Yeah, people of God, yeah, welcome to this video. I'm super happy to have you here with me. Thank you so much for joining me in this video again. Yeah, in this video, I'll be talking about studying in Iceland, Agricultural University of Iceland. This university is another prestigious university. For many people who want to go to Iceland and study in Iceland, the very first university that clouds their attention is the University of Iceland. But there are other universities in Iceland, a lot of them that can offer you exactly the same thing that University of Iceland would offer you. And it is important that we talk about them, especially if you have the requirement that they specializes on. I can get what I'm saying there. So all these other universities will offer you the same thing. So if you have the requirement that enter those one, it's even much more preferable for you to go there because it will be less competitive for you to enter this university compared to you competing at University of Iceland. I can guarantee you that University of Iceland is going to be relatively more competitive than those other alternative options because it is like the first one that will get your attention before you start thinking of other alternative universities that are equally available in Iceland. So the institution that they concentrate basically on agriculture and environmental sciences. That's what they do research in agriculture, natural resources, planning, environment, climate, and all this they are doing it with focus on sustainable development in a way that things will go in a very comfortable and sustainable manner. So this university is located in uh in Vaneri. Vaneri is like a 1 hour drive from Reykjavik. Reykjavik is the capital of Iceland. So it's not too far from Reykjavik, which is the capital of Iceland. So then let's talk about the tuition. Just like University of Iceland, tuition at the Agricultural University of Iceland is equally free. So basically same advantage. The tuition is free. So what's the stress? Basically. So you apply there and you don't need to bother about tuition. There are many people who have applied to several countries and because they could not pay tuition, all the application, the time, the effort, and the application fee were wasted. But in this case, you're not paying any you're not paying tuition fee. You understand? So the only money you'll be paying is the annual registration fee, which is about 75,000 Icelandic krona, and approximately it is equal to about $860. That is the only money you'll be paying. That's the only money that is associated with attending Agricultural University of Iceland as a student, either domestic or international. So now let's talk about the level of studies available at the university. So at this university, you can actually study at the vocational training level. So depending on your qualifications that you had before, you have vocational training. And you can also study bachelor's programs, you can study master's programs, and doctorate level. So those are like the four different categories of studies that are available at this university. So now it is now left for you to check the university and see the areas you want to specialize on. So these are the areas that are available for study at the university. They have their, like I said, educational vocational training, they have agricultural sciences, equine studies, forest sciences, landscape architecture, environmental sciences, environmental changes at higher altitude, and then restoration ecology. So those are the courses that are the areas that are available at the university at the moment, which you can actually optimize for yourself depending on your background before. So now let's talk about the advantages of applying to Agricultural University of Iceland. There are a lot of advantages, and part of them is that compared to Iceland, it is definitely going to be less competitive. Like I have told you before, it is less competitive compared to University of Iceland. Just like University of Iceland, the tuition fee is also free. So they have the same leverage concerning that. And then there's going to be students from all over the world there. So you are going to be experienced an international environment, students from India, students from different countries in Africa, Asia, even Europe and Americas alike are going to be there. You meet different people. Same thing at University of Iceland anyway. And then the other, just like the University of Iceland, the study permit application process is easy and straightforward. As long as you meet all the requirements, the probability that you are going to get the resident permit to study is very high. It's a straightforward process. And that's one of the reasons why many people are paying attention to Iceland at the moment. It's a very direct process. So now, how to apply to the university, to the Agricultural University of Iceland? So you can apply using the application portal. The application portal, in fact, it is open right now. Depending on the levels you want to go to, masters, bachelors, and right now, the bachelors is open, and then you pay attention to the website for the masters and it's open. So I have included the um, application link in the description of this video, so you check it and you try to apply. So the way you do the application is that you click the link from the description of this video, then you create an account with your email. After creating the account, you now log in into your account with that email, and then you now start completing all the requirements. So if they ask you to send documents, you have to send it to them the exact way they tell you to send it to them. So that is it basically. I want you to pay attention to that as well, so that you can reduce the competition. Depending on this basically, you can apply to as many schools as possible. That is why giving you alternative options that are available at the at Iceland. So I have come to the end of this video, and I am super happy that you stayed to the end of it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will be seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.